Hello YouTube. Okay, so first off, I just barely won the shit with Brianna and what recently happening is the game started working but something else, whole has been forced. It's been pretty funny because I know electrolytes, I know better. One thing I know for damn sure, literally, that Owens Cola at Big Mama's house is defining. But the true, being of Trio D and Trio Dumb is one of them is a doofus. Really confident in myself, so turning 30, never had a girlfriend on paper, but had dollars that you kept all these girls away from me when I was 20 by hacking, including mothers of my children, baby mamas. Definitely had to fool me in my mid-20s in order to not get a car. Making me yell for 2 years, making sure I didn't get physical validation in the company, but make sure I had checks written. I put my music on the radio in order to get government regulation. Now, literally, I've just been doing hellish shit, remember, when you're yelling at my sister, you're wearing an outfit, you know what the government does, literally, when they do shit like that, right? Hell no, this shit is hella crazy. I told you, principle is a big thing in America. The Asian got a promotion, and the Beastie Boy that kept on making the pussy wet became a predator. I hate the Beastie Boys. I really hate the Beastie Boys because I do to stay away from them as much as possible. When I did the future Trunks and West Side Story, Freddie Gibson, I made sure it's connected to Dragon Ball Z to be as far as away from the Beastie Boys as possible. Because I know they're stupid and they're wriggly, they just dance funny. I know the one in the future is using me like a motherfucker. You challenged me to a game of anime while I told you we're teal? No, this is serious. This is very serious. Because I did figure out how government works through cause and effect. And let me warn you, when it comes to algorithm, this video is not special on me, not at all. Because wherever how people or however they're perceiving the situation is not, training. There's no camera, no mic. So what I do is when I reply with retardation, they reply with originality. I'm sick of it. I'm completely sick of it. Because the truth of the matter is, literally, we go back to our drowsy days, literally, what he said that fucked me up in high school, literally, is affecting the situation now. In reality, I have big baby mamas that come with complexity, like Polka, real name is Mary, Erica, whatsoever. There's Celeste, I used to be a mob boss. After work, I recognize that, literally, part of this shit, literally, is them treating them as foreigners. And what eventually happens, is I understand it was a government crisis where it comes to, the convention and my anime, which was my anime was an excuse for the convention because I made the best anime of all time after that anime bullshit. And guess what happens if we just want to jump to conclusions, for your predator, this and that, when we recognize that better is the original Kiramaro versus Neji formula. It means we're on halt. Lily was supposed to negotiate. Ain't no fucking negotiating. Lily with Uncle Tommy was cutting in the movie. Get the fuck out of here. I will always reply masculine, like earlier I made a mistake. It's a time mistake compared to the dopamine I get, but the reality of the situation is, the game starts working, they forward it to default. I'm like, okay, we'll have fun trying to fool me with someone's obviously repulsing something. The master of martial arts, or the irony, literally, as that you can control someone's reaction is obvious on the outside. Just to get aware if, playing King D, Operation Snowboard, literally, in front of Yessie. And it's crazy as shit. The more you're dumb and implied, the more morally gay. I told him over and over again, Lily, I only go over one thing because that's connected to a morally gay person. Ever since I had a six-pack, ever since I started working out, I recognize, things through, a horoscope. Lily, so when I told him to compare, after he listens to Omar, nothing happened. What I did was I gave them a PG victory when I was obviously in charge. I have no idea what's happening lately. If there's somebody on the roof or there's somebody controlling the government the whole time, I know one person is ring algorithm. I know there's definitely people making a pussy with that are trying to control the situation to a certain extent. I know there's people who have the restraining order who think they're hot shit right now, but you're a fucking shit, compared to what I'm going through. When you have something on paper, literally, when you're the best at doing something with your hands, literally, and your shit is continuing, and you think for no fucking reason, you gotta calculate the creator of DBZ when he's dead, that goes your bread and butter. No matter how many times you imitate Bobby Law, literally, what you're doing this for, and the magnetism died, and like I said for 1,000 times, as far as business, it hasn't died. I have to recognize something. How motivated am I going to be, literally, if DBZ is dead? The continuity is continuing on, especially with Daima. You're making a pussy wet, literally, talking to our imaginary friend, fooling a Latina is your shit compared to me. Literally being the best of your company, still going over and over and over again. Literally, leaping bounds, and still saying example, and doing things that are worth money on foot, but not getting shit, but still aligned with structure. And I am telling you, literally, the reason why I'm admitting to this is the exact same reason lately why I push, kids to have Jordans. Is connected to standard, because what ends up happening is the whole misconception is I can't be polyamorous. It takes one girl to marry and that's it. And that is literally the lesson I want to teach you guys. Literally is the reason why you got into this, because you wanted to fuck around. You wanted to be Forever Single Kids. So what I did was, I drove, a whole gang of kids through Forever Single Kids in Safeway. Literally let you know, if you want to do the popular thing, you won't have anything important. But if you're adjacent, literally, if you're adjacent, you can weigh things that are big and do things that are equivalent to doing drugs, and dopamine yourself, but you won't have anything like cars. And they double imply that literally the guy who has the car doesn't have the swagger. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's going to lead to something, obviously. You're a moron. You're a monkey, and a monkey can recognize the pattern. And when I go over adjacency, what adjacency is, literally, is doing everything in one line. And a great way to break adjacency is playing sports and games to make sure you move your feet a lot, literally, so you will never be adjacent. So, literally, that's why, literally, you see how when my mom is alive, literally, how you can for her reaction, how you can get a concrete victory, literally, when dead, because of what for outweigh something like, literally, the greatest example is 2 versus 8, right? Literally, 2 of what can outweigh what, literally. So I recognize in order, for you to lose is you have to take society away from me. That's like, Kimmy won in the 4th dimension against Carmina, and that happened because in order to think Carmina won, literally, you have to literally go shot more, literally talk shit like Forever Single Kids, like this and that. Oh, Bradley, you're so pretty with your Blink-182 mixtape, this and that. Literally be connected to society. But if you're trapped in a situation like me where you're trying, combating a dead person in terms of intellect, literally, of course, Kimmy won. It's a slow dance move, doing point after point to dance floor isn't connected to society. Literally shopping more, literally doing this and that. Oh, ha ha ha. And they think they can argue after that? Laughable. So it's safe to say I waited too long to get my shit together, because their word I didn't know was connected to me at 30. Literally, and then I come at them like, yo, since I'm in debt and since I'm already 30, it takes me even longer to get a car, and now I submit to retardation. So literally, what happened was some girls fooled me. Literally, I already got fooled into a membership for my chain, and what happens is I break it down like Asperger's, right? Literally, I tried to pay a chain where I had a good job, literally at this pizza joint, literally, and I kept on, paying it, but as soon as I lost a job, I couldn't pay a debt, and then I got more debt because some girls played me on the street with a phone line saying, hey, can we use your ID for a phone line, literally, and there's no fucking Asperger's and disability gonna stop them from pushing principle. So you got one phone line, literally, and it was originally, fucking, just, $100,000, in debt. Literally, I don't know if they cut the phone line, I don't know if they cut the girls, because, it's not exactly a false accusation, but you didn't understand that you're gonna actually pay it because your actual neighbor's on there with your ID. Then Uncle Tom goes, well, that ain't bad, literally, I've been $100 million fucking dollars fucking in debt before. This is what you compare before they yell. Literally, he fucked you up in debt. He's been in the military. He knows how it works. And you caught him off guard. Now think of it, literally, if that 100,000 literally goes to every single month, but it's the fucking first month, literally, that means it's over $1 trillion now, or at least a couple of million. Literally, because you think that it's just Asperger's at first, but then I explain it, and then it turns to a full-on autism problem, which is what gangs are known for. And I'm double implying so much. Because this is what I've been doing every single day, literally, and they still continue to torture me and talk. I'm like, have fun thinking that I'm gonna win anything. Have fun thinking that this is gonna happen. Literally, when you're making me talk every day and you treat me like shit. Sprinkle a little bit. I'm like, you doing one thing and doing a whole bunch of things exact opposite consistency. That's why I stay spamming Isaiah. Then they be on shit like, yo, that nigga was talking to Zoidberg, literally, he took Brianna, literally, this and that. They're using a Deus Ex Machina, literally, they double imply the government, literally. But the most mature thing is me recognizing that slice of life anime is a delicacy. Recognizing that, events are a delicacy, because what events are for is there for you when you're complaining about pussy, literally this and that, and they understand that the mother literally gets their understanding of the play from convalescence, so they blame convalescence with their mother, and they hold autism kin to flow. And what ends up happening is, if you recognize that the event is a delicacy like me, that's the only way to be mature. Why do you think literally it's connected to something and not in bloods or trillions on top of trillions of debt, literally on purpose? I hear shit like Alberto, literally, you fucking get debt when you lie, you do this and that, debt leads to this and that. And when you're a gangster, literally, they gave you debt by default, by the situation you put yourself in. So literally, this is MT, this has been the whole thing that I've been double implying with for 3 years, and I'm out.